All right, well, let's
Oh,
begin. We have
yeah.
Survivor to talk about. Lots of
Mhm.
Survivor to talk about. A lot of snakes, a lot of craziness, a lot of drama, and a lot
It's
of
true.
sorrow, but with a silver lining. Interesting.
The
Um,
silver lining is actually on the snake. So
that was a pretty snake. It was a silvery
it
snake.
was. Hmm.
Anyway, we'll get to the snake. But we first start off with the lovable losers, says Alex, and he's talking about himself and Jake and how, and we just get a scene of them running through the forest holding hands. Did you see that?
Yeah.
And they're the bros, Jake and Alex.
Yeah.
And then they go into how they have won nothing, they have nothing, and they are all depleted. And it goes to a scene of Sophie looking very half dead. Like she looks like her face is like white. She has huge bags under her eyes. She looks like she can barely close her mouth. She's just like under her like little hoodie and like she just looks
I know.
like
It's
like
kind of true.
she's feeling it all and you can
Hmm.
see it. And then we
Hmm.
get to the scene where Sophie and Jeremiah are plotting together against Alex, which I think is amazing. But
Yeah.
we have to remember that Alex has that idol.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. Which I forgot.
you forgot he had the idol?
Um, well, I just forgot because they all kind of found it together, so I
Hmm.
forgot that he's the one that got to keep it, you know?
Yeah,
So anyways,
we'll get
yeah.
to that too. Idol finding and who gets to keep it. Do you have anything to say about the beginning scenes with Blue?
Not really, except
Yeah,
that, they are kind of wasting away.
they are.
And
Hmm.
and I mean, I'm sure it's rough out there. They haven't had a lot of food, but it's only been 6 days, to be fair.
That's
Like
true.
it
I
hasn't been that
mean,
long. And
six
yeah, I would
days.
feel like, if I was like fasting or barely eating, I think I would honestly feel pretty good by day 6. Because once you get over that like day 3, day
Hmm.
4, then you're kind of cruising.
I think that's with fasting. We also have to remember that they're not sleeping.
Yeah,
And
that's
that is
true.
killer. Like,
Yeah, if I wasn't sleeping, I would be an absolute menace on that island.
yeah, I think I would be too. I would be raising hell. And
Yeah.
and their water, they have to hike to get a th tiny thimble full of water. I don't think their water bottle is even bigger than this thing.
Yeah,
And the
it's
dehydration
true.
out there would get to you too, because that would just anyway,
I would just
so
hang out
they're
by the
feeling it.
well. Yeah.
So we get to Blue on the first scenes, we get holding hands, Blue has nothing, and they look depleted. Then on the other hand, we get to the yellow team, Hina, and they're
Mhm.
braiding each other's hair
They
and
are.
kumbayaing, and Jason stands up and he wants to find the idol together and do a tribe group finding of the idol.
Okay, just to interrupt for a second, I do not like this about the new Survivor, this new era of Survivor. I don't like that it's always like a group thing because only
No,
one person gets to keep it. I'm like, where's the backstabbing? Where's the cutthroatness? Where's the running through the forest at night trying to find an idol to hoard for yourself? Like
right?
that's what we want.
Where is the fake idol making to trick people into thinking they
Yes,
have an idol? Like I miss
it's
those
true.
days. I
Yeah,
I
I don't know
mean, Sophie
why
could have
they
done
all
that
have
with
to do
the little
everything
things on
together.
her neck. Oh.
Yeah.
Um, but we have a player, like usually like it looks like the whole tribe is like, yay, let's all look for an idol and all go together. And MJ is like, no, I think
Yeah.
not. So she's like, I'm down to find an
MC,
idol with, yeah, and what, who did I say? MJ?
MJ,
It's
Michael
MC?
Jackson. Yeah,
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna say MJ because I
I
keep
think so.
thinking it's MJ. So MC is not about it. And but she's also saying like if I have to look with someone, she's gonna look with Steven. So she gets him and tells him like we should split up. We should and then you should be on my team and we should split up into threes so that we don't look like an obvious pair. But at the end of the day, they end up splitting up into boys and girls. So they're not even on the same group.
Hmm.
Um, but MC does find it.
Yeah.
And she tells Steven. And they have to lose immunity to get the rest of it.
Mhm.
So that's
Yeah,
where that
which
kind of
who knows
ended.
when they'll do that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yep. Yeah, they can't even lose if they wanted to. I thought that when we get to the immunity challenge, I thought Steven was trying to kind of throw it, you know?
Yeah, I
It didn't
know.
look like it at all. Or maybe he tried but just couldn't, without being obvious.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Um,
So then we go
but
to
yeah.
what? What?
No, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, so the next part is the red tribe eating coconuts. All
Yes.
about the
And
vibes.
I had a moment where I was like, am I watching the wrong episode? Because once again, Nate was like, our camp has great vibes. We're all just vibing over here. Eh.
I know,
And I was like, isn't this all he talked about last week too?
right?
And
It's
but
like
we
the
did
same
see less
story.
of that hippie girl. So
Hmm.
she didn't talk as much this week. We saw a lot of her last week. I don't think she even really said anything this week.
Oh, she had a little part at the end. We'll get to
Okay.
that. So it's
But
Nate. So like there's a four core in the red tribe. We got
mhm,
Nate, we got Shannon, Savannah, and Rizzo.
mhm.
Um, who's
And
on the
Sage
outs?
talks about being sad about being on the outs because her whole
Mhm.
life she's felt on the outs
Yeah,
with friends and
totally.
stuff.
That's sad.
So,
Always
yeah.
feeling like she can be ditched and left alone. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, I felt that. I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
sad.
we've all felt that at some point.
Hmm. And Sage and what's her name? What's his name? Jawan. They're kind of on the outs and they kind of feel it. They kind of know. So, but Sage
Mhm,
kind of throws herself under the bus by going to Shannon and saying that she wants to try to target Savannah. And
mhm.
Shannon and Savannah are like this, like
Yeah.
they're together. And Shannon wastes no time at all and goes and tells Savannah.
Yeah.
And now Savannah's like, I'll cut you. I'll cut you out of this. I'm like, ugh, girl, I'll cut you out of
I
this.
know. It was very Jersey Shore, I felt like.
Yeah, like Mean
That
Girl.
moment.
My dad was like,
Yeah.
I don't, that's my dad's player.
Oh, is it?
And
I
he
forgot.
asked me, he
It's
goes,
amazing.
Gina, do you like your player? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good with my player. Like,
Yeah.
you don't like your player? He's all, no, I don't like my player. She's too mean girly. I don't vibe with it.
Your dad said I don't vibe
Like
with it.
he doesn't agree, or he said something I don't like that. I
Yeah.
don't stand by
Oh,
that,
okay.
or like something he probably didn't say vibe, but he's like, I don't like that. I don't like the mean girlness of her. I'm like, yeah,
Right. She is
I
very mean
she's very mean
girl.
girl.
That's
She's
true.
very upfront, very dominant, like she's
Yeah.
not very feminine in her ways of abouts of her uh like personality. She's
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
dominant and like head honcho-ish.
Yeah.
Um, but so that was the red team. So, and then we get back into the blue team. And we see Alex and Jeremiah sitting on some rocks eating this disgusting thing that they want to vomit out. And they're just like, just get through it.
Yeah. It's like a fruit or something, some kind of a melon they
You
found
know
or
what I think it
something.
was?
What?
Papaya.
Oh, yeah. Well, whatever it was, it didn't look ripe.
Yeah, it
It
looked
looked like they
nasty.
found some kind of unripe fruit and then they were just chomping down.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I could do a papaya. Ugh.
I know you're so like opposed to papaya.
So bad. Like,
And for the
no.
viewers out there that are watching, and we know you are, one time we had a party. My mom brought a big bowl of papaya, and Gina's like, oh my gosh, this is so good. She's eating it. And then, like, days later, she's like, I hate papaya. It's disgusting. And I was like, why did you eat so much at the party? You're like, I didn't want to be rude.
Because your mom's like, Gina, try this papaya. I know you like papaya. I'm like, you think I like
But
papaya?
you're,
She goes, do you need to squirt some lime juice on it? I'm like, yeah.
yeah, you're a
So
good
horrible.
actress, though, because you were going in for seconds, thirds. I was impressed.
I was trying to find a good piece. I was like, there has to be like, am I just getting all the bad pieces?
Yeah.
Uh,
Amazing. Anyway,
yeah, it's like, okay, there has to be a way out of this, but it just
but
walking away is the way out.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to throw all that papaya away.
Oh,
That's because I don't think a lot of people like it. But you know what? Your dad really likes all that stuff, so
well, you
it's
know my
good for
dad.
you.
He'll eat
I know.
anything,
I know.
anything that grows on a plant.
That grows from the earth. Yeah, even the
Yeah.
rinds.
Yep, the rind, the peel, all of it.
Yeah. We are at the snake part. This is
Oh my
when
gosh.
Jake
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts. Continue.
Jake is just sitting there, like barely in the water. Like only his
Like
feet.
not in the water.
Like
Yeah.
he's
Just,
sitting like on the waves.
yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh." He didn't even say out. He's like, "Oh, what was that?" Like that I think it bit me. It kind of latched on. It didn't like I think it bit me. Dude, like and then it swam away. And then they get this book. And I didn't know they had a book, a reference book on the island. Did
Yeah.
you? I thought that was
Yeah.
interesting. I'm like, I'd be reading
No, I
that
don't
every
think I
day.
did. Yeah. Tells them like what not to eat and
Yeah,
what to
interesting
stay away
stuff.
from.
And then I guess they have to
Yeah.
take a test on it. Maybe not. I think my
Oh, a
mom was
test. Oh,
joking. My mom said,
oh.
"Yeah, they have to take a test on it." I'm like, "What?"
She wishes.
I know. She wishes. I know.
Well, my
So,
thought when he got bit too was I was like, I would have if a snake bit me, I would have grabbed the snake then and kept it so that I could show everyone and make sure we could identify the snake. I mean, obviously they had the cameras and they could see, I guess, what kind of snake it was. But like I wouldn't just get bit and then run away because then who knows what bit me. Like
no, yeah, I'm glad
grab it
the
right behind the
cameras
hood.
are there to get everything, like, because they're
Yeah. So
liable. So, I mean, you're going back for a second bite, Lisa. I would not be trying to grab that shit again. I'd be like,
I would. I'd be
I
like, you
don't know.
son of a
And then, did you
bitch.
see
Grab it.
Jeremiah's face? He's like, eh. We, he's one of the favorite characters because he just has these facial expressions,
That was such
pitches
a
in
good
his voice,
impersonation.
and
I
just
can't.
characterisms
Oh.
that are just like super endearing and like cute and also just
Yeah, he
hilarious.
really is. Like, I really like him. He's
Yeah.
so funny.
So they're all there freaking out.
Ugh.
I feel like Alex got on his congressman's speech uh pulpit and like, I'm afraid for your life. This is a highly vetted, like he just kept going on and on and on, like, just making it worse
Yeah,
than
he kind of wasn't that helpful.
no, he wasn't. And he was making it
Right,
seem worse than what was actually happening. I will say though, he didn't know what was going on.
right. No.
So they
And
just kind
yeah,
of
and
whisked him
it was
away
weird.
and they're not like
Yeah,
on phones.
and like the weird, so this is where what followed was the part that I thought was stupid because they take him back, they whisk him away, they carry him off in a stretcher. I'm like, okay, fine. And then after evaluating him, they're like, "Oh, you got a dry bite, which means it just bit you, but there's no venom. It didn't get you with anything. It just kind of nibbled on you. Like,
Hmm.
stay away from me." So they still do all the procedure, just as if he got bit, just to make sure. But they're like, "Yeah, you didn't actually get any venom." So it's like, cool.
Am I good
Like
to
nothing
go?
actually happened,
Right?
right? Like nothing actually happened. But then all of a sudden, Jeff is like, "Well, it's been a very stressful time mentally, physically." So, and he asked the doctor, he's like, "Would you feel comfortable putting him back in the game after going through something like this?" And I was like, "Through something like what?" He might as well
Yeah.
have stepped on a tack. But then the doctor's like, "No, absolutely not. It's way too dangerous to go back to the game." And I was like, what does that mean though? Because then if that's true, then no one else should be in the game.
Yeah.
And you just said nothing's wrong with him, except that he got scared. But
I,
like, so I don't know. It was just a weird, I thought it was really weird to pull him from the game for that.
no, it was really weird. I wasn't expecting him to get pulled from the game. I thought he was going to go right back.
No, and
And
I almost feel like he wanted to get pulled because he did not put up a fight or
Mm-hmm.
anything. And it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make any sense that they would have pulled him because actually nothing happened. Like he was fine.
Yeah.
Like medically fine. He was medically fine. He literally just got scared, which is understandable, but like is being scared a reason to pull someone from a game? I don't know. It's just weird.
Well, he did get a bunch of like IV hydration and
Right.
whatever. So he did get like if he were to go back into the game, that could be considered an advantage for him since he's like coming back fresh, if you will.
Yeah, but the way they made it sound was that it was way too dangerous for him to return to the game.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
think it
doctor
was a
was like,
cop
it's way
out.
too, it was weird. Yeah, I think it was too.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's why I said I think that snake was a paid actor. I think he grabbed it and he went, "Ugh," and he stuck it on his foot and he said, bite me, bitch. And
It's
then,
like I gotta go home.
yeah,
Get me out of
yeah,
here.
it's like this whole thing is
So
weird. I don't believe it.
so Jeff is like not there yet and Jake is like getting all his shit and has this weird freaking nose thing with a big old bubble on it. Did you see
Yeah,
that? I'm like, what
yeah.
is that? Did you get the baby version of it? The heck? And but Jeff comes in like really disheveled, like he just put his pants on, and like his eyebrows are like glue, like that's like, are those glued on? Like they're like, "Rah!" Like every time I watch Survivor with my mom, she's always commenting on Jeff's face, all his
Yeah.
plastic surgery, and his eyebrows and how they're like under
Well,
his hat and in his
yeah.
eye.
And that scene was one of the rare scenes where we see him really up close and it's like normal, good lighting. It's not like
Mhm.
dark tribal council or, you know what I mean? So it was
Yes,
like this.
like
I
medical
was noticing
lighting.
his face too. And I was like, he definitely has had a lot of work done. He's got like a Simon Cowell face going on.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was funny.
As I look
But
at
yeah,
mine.
yeah,
Um,
right.
yeah, so that was just me and my mom were just laughing at Jeff's
Yeah.
eyebrows and his anti-facial expressions because he's only like one facial expression.
Yeah.
So we get the
That's
news he
funny.
can't go back, and we're sad because goodbye, Emily. Emily is gone. That was Emily's
Who,
character.
oh yeah. Who
And
was Emily? Yeah.
who
Poor
is
Emily.
Emily?
I was thinking of the people on the island. Yeah,
Yeah,
poor
that's
Emily. I know
Emily's
that does suck
character.
to get taken out for that reason too.
For
Especially he's literally the strongest guy on the whole island.
yeah.
Like the toughest, biggest, strongest guy. Well, there's
And
Matt.
he was interesting. I was really looking forward to more Shuv shenanigans
Hmm.
and like what else was he gonna do? Like he came in knowing he was gonna do shoe stuff. Like, did he have more things
Yeah.
planned?
He came in
Um,
knowing he was gonna do shoes.
um,
Yeah.
also, I think he can come back. Like, I think he'll be invited back, kind of like the
Oh,
Bruce
for another season.
situation.
Yeah.
Like,
That
obviously,
would be
he's not going to
nice.
be on season
Well,
50, but maybe 51. I'm down for it. I'm like, let's bring it on, Jake. Bring back Jake.
but I think if there was something behind the scenes where he wanted to leave,
Hmm.
like then they're not going to invite him back, obviously.
I think that he maybe wanted to leave to see his baby be born.
Sure,
Maybe
which is
God was calling him
understandable, but
back
he also
because
shouldn't have joined the season, maybe, if that,
yeah,
right?
maybe it wasn't his
Maybe
turn.
wait till another one.
Maybe he's just doesn't put up a fight. Maybe they have it in the contract that if you get medical examined and you have to, and the doctor says you have to leave, there ain't no ifs, ands, or
Yeah,
buts, or coconut
right.
butts, or Christmas anything doesn't come if you don't have nuts. Nothing. You can't argue.
Yeah,
So
that could be true.
I think that, and then he's just like a guy, like, I mean, Matt would like be upset behind the scenes, but during the whole thing, he'd be like, yeah, I know. Like, he'd be a nice guy about it.
Right.
But to
Yeah, no, I
us, he'd be
know.
like,
Yeah. It's just that like a lot of players in the past that have gotten pulled, they're like, no, please, like, please don't pull me from the game. Like they're like,
yeah,
like they actually are like, please don't do this. And
I
he was
know.
just
But
like,
maybe
no,
Jake thinks that's whiny
no.
babyish. Maybe a little bit of a weenie. Like, don't argue with something that you know you can't fight. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so. Who knows? Who knows the
So you're
truth
saying
behind
you think he should have
Snake Gate?
fought out Snake Gate, fought a little bit more? You think he should have fought a little bit more?
He could have at least pretended that he was bummed to leave the game. But the doctor is like, "Oh, you definitely have to leave," and he's like, like he's like so happy.
I
I'm
didn't
like,
see him be happy.
okay. I mean, not really, obviously, but like he just was like unbothered. He's like, well,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just thought it was so weird.
Yeah.
But
Matt does think
who knows
in
the
that
truth behind the
situation.
snake.
Yeah, Matt thinks it should have been the player's choice to go back at that time, like under the player's
Yeah.
discretion. I think that would have
Yeah, I think
been
so too.
more understandable for the audience to be
Yeah.
watching too.
Because again, nothing actually happened.
Yeah, they played it off like, "Oh, you fine. You be fine now. Oh, you
Yeah.
fine."
You're
Uh-oh.
fine. You're totally fine. Also, it's way too dangerous for you to play this game.
Yeah. Also,
Anyways.
you've had way too much water in your veins. You got an advantage, so you
Yeah, so we're
out.
actually going to do a reverse IV and suck it all out of you, and then you can
Uh,
go back to the game.
no.
We're going to give you a diuretic, and then you can go back. Anyways, okay, moving on from Snakegate.
That would have been a reverse spill. So, anyway,
Yeah, yeah,
moving on to the challenge. Lots of
yeah,
people have to sit out. Their
yep.
reward are is tarps, right?
Tarps and fishing gear for the first team, or
Oh,
hammocks. I mean, sorry, hammocks and
okay.
tarps.
Okay, hammocks, tarps, and then one tarp. Per usual, that's pretty standard right
Yeah,
after you get fishing gear. Gosh, that freaking those teams. Anyway, so yellow and blue have to sit out three people.
yellow
Sophie,
and
Matt,
red.
and
Yeah,
MJ or MC sit out on yellow. Shannon, Jawan, and Rico sit out on blue. I mean red.
yeah.
Red. Because no one
And
sits
I
out on
loved
blue.
this one because I love a water challenge,
Mm-hmm.
swimming, diving, whatever. I just think
Mm-hmm.
it's more fun. And you're on an island, so why not?
It's themed.
It is themed.
And
Yeah.
their puzzle, ow, I just bit myself. Their puzzle was really pretty. That little sea turtle thingy.
Yeah, I liked the puzzle a lot.
Hmm.
And I honestly had big hopes on this challenge actually for the blue team to win or at least
Me
not be
too.
last because they were doing really well.
Yeah,
And I think they even might have gotten to the puzzle first. I
they
forget.
did.
They did,
It's
yeah.
like that all the
So
time though. They get there, they have
that's
like
true.
get
Yeah.
there, and then they
And
can just at the puzzle.
watching them do this puzzle, I was like, I think it's not even just like being bad with puzzles, it's being bad with shapes, all of them. Because they
Yeah.
would take a puzzle piece and hold it up, like they would take a triangle and hold it up to a circle and be like, does this go here? And it's just like, what's happening right now?
See the
And
big
yeah,
picture. Yeah, I
it
know.
was
And
really
then
weird to
Sophie was
watch.
no help behind, just
No,
like,
she completely disassociated. She
yeah,
was just sitting on the ground and staring off like to the side at the ground, like
that's
dead
when she
inside,
did all of her
literally.
strategizing. She's, well, I know we're going to tribal. What do I do?
Maybe so. But she's useless too. I'm like, honestly, like she didn't even try
No, I
or
know.
help.
I
It's
know.
just weird. I don't understand. But
Yep. Blue sucking at the puzzle. Yellow wins. Red second. Blue last, per usual. And everyone feels bad. You
yeah,
can't,
everyone,
it sucks to kick people when they're already down. So,
that's true. But to be fair, the blue team is kind of kicking themselves by being so bad.
yeah.
Like
I
like they
mean,
actually had it's not like they were even at a disadvantage in the challenge. They weren't. And they just couldn't get it together for the puzzle.
no. I
They
think
were in first place the whole
this
time.
kind of stuff happens almost every season when
Yeah.
there's no rice or anything on the island. The tribe that does not win gets depleted and they just on a
Hmm.
losing streak and they can't get off of the losing streak.
Yeah, it's
It's
true.
like it's a vibe thing, maybe. Maybe if they always feel like they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose. They
Hmm.
come in losers. So,
Right. Yeah, that's kind of true.
yeah. Okay, so now we're going to tribal. We have a tribal council of three. One person has an idol. I think it would have been stupid of Alex not to play that idol. I think he did the right move to play it.
Hmm.
I was very happy with Sophie, my girl, that she took a risk to vote Jeremiah out. Like she didn't know if Alex was going to play his idol, but
Right.
she guessed right because if she had voted for him, like and it would have been like a three-way tie or whatever, like she would have lost his trust. And now
Yeah.
those two can go forward with
Hmm.
trust. And we
Yeah.
can just call um Alex her new nail tech because he's so
Yeah.
loyal.
Yeah. That's true. And I was actually really surprised that Jeremiah went home. I honestly thought Sophie would just because she just doesn't do anything.
Right.
But yeah, for whatever reason. And I was like honestly sad that Jeremiah went home because I did like him a lot and he's so funny and he's like a hard worker too. Like he kind of hustles around and does stuff.
Yeah, and he's just
But
like and he just seems like a good guy.
yeah,
But I don't think he was in the three alliance with
right. He
Sophie,
wasn't.
Jake, and Alex. And
Yeah,
um I didn't
that's
know
true.
that Sophie and Jeremiah were like number ones to each other, or that's what Jeremiah thought. So
Yeah,
Sophie did have her play her ass covered.
that's true. Although now that it's only down to Sophie and Alex on the blue team, I'm all wondering if on next week's episode they split them up and put one of them each on the other two teams.
Yeah, so
Because
next
otherwise, in all the challenges, like the whole like most of everyone's team will have to sit out, and like that's so
no, and
how
you
are they going to
can't
do
have
that?
tribal council with just two people.
That's true. So
That's not going to work, Jeff. So I think either, yeah, maybe Sophie and Alex will like pick rocks and be like, okay, if you are pick the yellow rock, you're on the yellow team. If you pick
yeah,
the red rock, you're on red team. Or maybe they're gonna do like switch it all up and do three teams again,
right.
or do a whole tribe swap and everyone switches.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, maybe.
I think that Alex chose Sophie because he knew I'm probably not gonna like her disability won't probably be a standout because we're probably gonna get mixed around
Hmm.
next week or whatever, yet tomorrow as in their land.
Yeah,
Um, so I don't think he was too worried about abilities. I think he was more um like tr into the trusting thing. I think he just
yeah,
trusted her more
that
because of
makes
Jake.
sense. Yeah,
So, poor Jeremiah. Uncle Scott had Jeremiah.
yeah. Does he know? I didn't see him messaging in the text group.
Well, he already knew before we knew because he sees it 3 hours before us. So we should be like, sorry, Uncle Scott.
Oh, true,
Your girl
true.
man. Your girl man is
Yeah.
gone. Um, so okay, red wants all blue. Oh, and then we get a little scene from the other tribe or from the red tribe. Then they want to like go all head honcho and be like, no, blue survives, like all psycho, and be like, it should only be red people and yellow people.
What?
Like
Wait, what?
like the red team. They didn't
Uh-huh.
want, well, they go and do the idol hunting.
Hmm.
And but then they had like a little meeting. I don't remember who was saying it, but they were basically saying like the blue team just needs to go. Like no matter what, vote the blue people out because we're the dominant people are the yellows and the reds, and it's like we should go forward with all of the yellows and reds and just those are easy outs like right off the bat if we merge or
Hmm.
if like we do something because I think we know something has to go, like something has to mix up.
Yeah.
So then they go
Okay.
and look, then they all do a fucking all team together idol hunt and Rizzo finds it. And he thinks that, oh, this is for us,
Yeah.
everybody. This is all for us. And he's like, actually, it's just for me, which I appreciate. So he's playing their game, their little kumbaya game, and he's playing his own game, which is kind of cool. So that will be interesting to follow up with.
Yeah. Yeah, true. And I didn't watch the preview
Mm.
last night as I normally do. So do you want to watch that real quick?
Okay. Uh-oh.
All right, so, huh.
Oh, nothing.
So this is the preview for next week's episode that I haven't seen, and well, none of us have seen. But as I predicted, they're gonna join teams. Here we go.
Yeah, let's see.
Drop your buffs.
Oh.
We're
Drop your
switching
buffs.
jobs.
Oh my God, yes! I feel like I just won the lottery.
Oh,
Next
she,
time on
so
Survivor.
she's on yellow.
Oh.
Shannon is a
Ew.
shark in a spiritual guru's body.
He's cutthroat, like a freaking sociopath. Like, I'm sorry.
The game faces are on. I'm ready to go to war.
Bold statement for
Ooh.
Savannah to call someone else a sociopath.
Right? Narcissist much? Hello.
She's
Um,
crazy.
uh,
Anyways,
anyway, I'm excited for next episode. I thought this episode, like
yeah,
the
me too.
highlight was the snake thing slash the downfall of it was the snake thing. So it was
Yeah,
like an okay episode. It wasn't like thrilling. I was like, it
no,
was like though, but kind of not. It was weird.
it was more just like anticlimactic and depressing.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, here they go. They lose again. Oh, the snake isn't venomous, isn't dangerous, but has to go home.
Yeah,
So two people went home. That's interesting. It
yeah,
was a double eviction.
yeah. One by vote,
And
one by snake.
one by boat, vote, one by snake. That's a good title.
Yeah,
Um,
right.
and we say goodbye to two people. And next
Yeah.
episode should be a little mix up and a little bit more chaos, a little bit more dynamic shifting, a little bit more or less kumbaya crap. So,
Yes, that's true. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
mhm.
As I am for every episode, of course.
Yes,
So, yeah, well, until then, until next week, try to survive out there.
I
And next
will.
week, for everyone who's watching, and we know you are, hopefully we can record our next podcast together because we will be together.
Because we will be
So that's exciting.
together on Thursday night,
Together forever.
baby.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
And maybe we can even get Matt to give a few like words since he'll be there too.
Yeah.
Force him to
Yeah.
say something.
Well, he'll me in the background eating
Well,
Cheetos or whatever the hell and just give us little pop-offs,
yeah.
you know? He's a good pop-offer.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be great. So, anyways, we'll see you all next week.
Bye.